What's up, everybody? It is Colin, aka the Animane, aka the Shonen Ronin, here to bring you some more anime fun time. Today, I wanted to compare two characters that I think have a lot in common, but maybe not everybody else does. The two characters in question, you might have seen the title. It's Gohan and Megumi from JJK. I think there's a lot in common with these two guys. I think a lot of what shapes them, what makes them who they are, is the same. And I'd like to talk with you guys about that, see if you agree. To get you guys involved. So thanks for tuning in. Again, this is the Anime, and buckle up. So Megumi from Jujutsukaisen and Gohan from Dragon Ball are characters that have significant similarities. There, I said it. Particularly in their childhood experiences, relationships with their stand-in fathers, and their immense but often untapped potential due to trauma. Despite existing in vastly different universes, I think these two characters have arcs that resonate with power, responsibility, and the emotional weight of your past. Both Megumi and son Gohan experienced traumatic childhoods, and those deeply influenced their development. Their early life was marked by abandonment in both cases. In Megumi's life, his father, Toji, who was a notorious sorcerer, essentially sold Megumi to the Zenin clan before leaving him altogether. He was raised in an environment that was hostile, that was devoid of emotional warmth. And so Megumi learned early on to develop, a hardened exterior and to rely only on himself. This abandonment, it created a deep-seated sense of isolation and a belief that he must bear it all on his own. And in a similar way, Gohan had a childhood that was far from ordinary. From a very young age, Gohan was thrust into battles that were far beyond his years. His father, Goku, was often absent, either because he was training or due to his untimely deaths. And as a result, Gohan was forced to grow up quickly. He was constantly under pressure to protect Earth and live up to the expectations placed upon him by those around him. The fear and anxieties that he experienced, in particular, during the Saiyan saga and the Cell sagas, left lasting scars on his psyche. In the absence, though, of their biological fathers, they both found wonderful stand-in fathers. And for Megumi, this guy was Satoru Gojo. Gojo is arguably the strongest sorcerer in the world in JJK, and he takes Megumi under his wing not only because of Megumi's potential, but also because he feels a sense of responsibility to do so. He sees in Megumi a reflection of his own youth, and he's determined to guide him towards a brighter future than his own. Gojo's teaching style is protective and challenging, and it pushes Megumi to surpass his limits while also ensuring that he doesn't fall into the same traps that snared his father. Gojo's influence, I think, is crucial in helping Megumi navigate the complexities of being a jujutsu sorcerer and managing the immense power that he possesses. Piccolo plays a very similar role for Gohan, stepping into that void left by Goku. As you know, Piccolo was initially an enemy, but his relationship with Gohan evolves over time into one of the most profound bonds in the Dragon Ball series. Piccolo trains Gohan harshly, preparing him for battles to come, but also grows to care deeply for him, almost like a father would. Piccolo's tough love and unwavering belief in Gohan's potential help the young Saiyan tap into his latent power. Piccolo's mentorship is pivotal in Gohan's development, providing him with the strength and confidence he needs to face overwhelming foes. Both Megumi and Gohan are recognized as prodigies within their respective stories. They both possess extraordinary power that sets them apart from their peers, but their traumatic experiences act as significant barriers to fully realizing this potential. For Megumi, his trauma manifests as a deep reluctance to tap into his full power. He knows the dangers of his abilities, particularly his cursed technique, the 10 Shadows, which he can use to summon Shikigami. His fear of losing control, combined with the burden of his past, often holds him back in battle. Megumi's trauma also fuels his desire to protect others, sometimes at the expense of his own well-being, leading to moments where he hesitates to unleash his true strength. Gohan's trauma acts in a similar way towards his growth. Despite his incredible power, Gohan often has struggled with self-doubt and reluctance to fight. This is especially evident after the Cell saga, where the trauma of his past battles and the expectations placed upon him lead him to shy away from conflict, preferring a peaceful life. Gohan's reluctance to embrace his Saiyan nature and his avoidance of combat training resulting in falling short of his potential, despite being one of the most powerful characters in the DBZ universe. Megumi Fushigoro and Son Gohan are compelling characters whose journeys are shaped by their traumatic past, the guidance of their mentors, and their struggle to unlock their full potential. Both characters serve as examples of how trauma can be both a source of strength and a barrier, influencing their decisions and growth. Their stories highlight the importance of mentorship and the impact of childhood experiences on one's ability to embrace their true power. As their narratives continue to unfold, the tension between their past and their potential remains a central theme, making them two of the most intriguing characters in modern anime.